Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be like a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm literally going to do what's on this eye over here. So stay tuned to see how I got it on this eye. And for all of today, this is, I swear, like I wish it was sponsored, but I'm using a lot of Nyx products. But first I'm going to go in with the Ultimate Brights palette from Nyx, and I'm going to be using this pink and this pink, kind of just mixing them together and putting it all over the lid. So this past weekend, well, today is Saturday, last Saturday, on the 31st of August was my bridal shower, because I was going to be getting married. Which I'm not anymore. Well, I'm not having a wedding anymore. I'm already married and have been since February. However, my wife and I thought it would be best to not have a wedding due to the fact that since about February, her friends and family, my friends and family have been very, very shady. Let's start with things that are easier for me to talk about, I guess. So in February, we got married. I got into it with one of the girls who was supposed to be in our freaking wedding from the get-go. And her name is Hayden. She's a piece of shit, and they like still irks my soul how and why we got into it. She just kept making little comments, shit that's like stupid and annoying, but she needed to be checked, and she felt like she needed to check me back, and that's not how I operate. Like, I'm Melissa's wife, you're gonna be checked, and then nothing else. Like, I hold Melissa to a high esteem, and she also holds me to a high esteem. So, just so everybody else knows, it's our family first, me, Melissa, and Skylar. Everybody else is on the back burner as far as we're concerned. Okay? Okay. Which is how it should be. Most people don't think that, and especially if they predate you for your relationship, they assume like, oh no, I'm more important, like I've known her longer. So who cares? Like, anyways, so fell out with that one person, and then nothing happened for about a whole month. And then my birthday came around. Okay, my birthday, March 3rd. Okay, so for my birthday, I had messaged so many people because I thought I had so many friends, right? And tell me why everybody, literally everybody, except my Ashley, okay? She is the only one who was down with my original plan to change my birthday plans, because these people say, oh, not everybody's big ballin' like you guys. We can't just go to Dallas for the weekend. Before that, everybody here went to this restaurant called Vast, which is a very, very expensive. The least I've seen, like, for one plate at that restaurant was like $40 or $50. And plenty of people came out for that. Okay? Okay. So, like, I changed my birthday plans for that. Tell everybody, okay, well, fine. it's my 30th birthday. I just want to go to like, I don't know, go out to dinner, and then I hadn't been to a club in a long time. I was like, well, I guess we can just go to like a club I've never been to here or whatever. So I chose Club Dream here in Oklahoma City in downtown, which is a shitty place. I'll get to that in a second. So literally on the day of my birthday, I got people bailing left and right. People bailing like nobody's business. Up to like not even a week before, it was like maybe a day before, and then that day I got hella people just bailing like, oh, I'm coming, like, and then day before and day of, I can't go, blah 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 blah. Top of that, like I had like just lost twin who is, and like, then right before my birthday I lost my grandfather, and then my friends decide to do this shit. I like after that, like I went into a very deep depression. Like everything pissed me off, everything, like you can ask Melissa, I was a difficult person to be around, because I was like, not only is like somebody who was my rock not there for me, not able to be there for me anymore, like the people who are around me don't give a fuck about me. Like that's how I felt. The only person who I felt like gave a fuck about me at all and my mental state, like, was probably my best friend Ashley and Melissa. My sister went on days as normal, but she was also dealing with her own shit. She was also very close to twin. She was closer to my grandfather actually than I was. Our whole wedding business was becoming increasingly less about Melissa and I and more about other people, what other people are going to think, what other people are doing. Not to mention that I really didn't feel like I had a good amount of support from most people in my family. Now, the people who I perceived to actually be there for me for my wedding, like to help me celebrate, their like proved and showed that they're like down for me and my wedding, is surprisingly my sister, because my sister hates parties, hates being part of attention, but she came fucking through, especially for my bridal shower. She did so much running around, like she's the best. And my aunt made a shit ton of tamales for like my bridal shower, because I wanted like Mexican food, because I love Mexican food, for my bridal shower. So she made the bridal shower comes. Tell me why the same fucking people from my birthday this past in March were the same people on my side who let me the fuck down like nobody's business. Like, I got fucking like, everybody thinks that their lives are way more important than celebrating anything with their friends, but then they expect you to be there for them. Like I was there for Chanel's transgender. Okay, I have friends from all walks of life. I don't have a problem with nobody. If you're transgendered, gay, straight, you like looking at chickens all day on the internet, like whatever, I don't care. As long as you're a good person, you're a good friend to me, and you're not doing anything strange with these chickens, we can be friends, okay? I swear to you, I'm not a hard person to please. I'm not. But like, I was there for Chanel whenever she changed her name from fucking Derwin to Chanel Renee. Legally. I went to her fucking thing with the court, and then we went out to lunch afterward, and I was like, yay, your name's officially Chanel, like, whatever. Like, even before her name was officially Chanel, I was calling her Chanel. That's what you want to be called? Whatever. You want that to be your name? Like, she sent me a shitty text day of, after the party had already been started, the bridal shower had already been started for about maybe an hour or two. And because we were already playing games and shit, like, people had already eaten, people were playing games at this point, and I was a little bit tipsy. So she texted me that she couldn't make it. It was something with her mom or something like that, and I was like, okay, well, if you can come, just text me beforehand or whatever. Like, and I knew she wasn't coming, but, like, why are you texting me? Why? Because she also did not show up to my fucking birthday, bailed on my birthday, my 30th birthday, but then expected me to be there in June or July for her birthday. But no. She's not the only one who bailed or just went MIA on the day of our bridal shower. I had thought that maybe her really cool friends that were really, you know, close with her whenever we first started dating, I thought they might have showed up, but they didn't. And by close friends, I mean Missy, who I've had featured on this channel. How did I not know about this on Facebook? Like, first of all, honey, we can see that you saw it. And you did not, like, even message Melissa and say, I'm not able to make it. Cheyenne did the same thing. Okay? She has another friend named Cheyenne. But Melissa has been very, very there for both of those girls. And all of a sudden, they, like, Melissa, case in point, Cheyenne wanted to go rescue this little whore named Sabrina. So she couldn't come to where we live for our bridal shower, which she knew about months in advance. Everybody who knew about my bridal shower knew about it months and months in advance. Let's just be clear about that. So Cheyenne came all the way over here for that, didn't even call, text, anything that she couldn't come to our bridal shower though, but, like, was over here bugging out over that little whore. So and I have my own shit with Sabrina, so it's whatever. Like, she may or may not be a whore, but whoever breaks up families might be a whore. Just saying. But also, like, Missy came over here to get her makeup done for a dinner that she had, and then went into the city, did where she lives in fucking the city, right? Came all the way to where I live, which is outside of the city. And then I'm sorry, people. I have to take a moment of silence for this. Okay, so you see how I fucked up a little bit on the liner on top? I'm going to take this eyeliner pencil, just color over it. the moral of the story is both sides of family and friends have let us down massively. So we decided not to have a wedding. Now, on my side, personally, it hurt a lot more that, like, my family wasn't more involved. So, like, what really hurts more than anything is that, like, I thought that my family was way closer than we actually are, apparently. Because you think that, oh, you know, I know my grandma and my dad and whomever, like, is of a particular kind of generation where being gay is not okay. But at what point do you say, oh, that's my granddaughter, oh, that's my daughter, oh, you know, like, let me be there for them, especially when you haven't been. Because trust and believe, my father was not in my life for a good chunk of time, and he didn't even ask, like forget helping pay for a wedding, like traditionally fathers are supposed to. He didn't even ask, like, am I gonna walk you down the aisle like dads do? Didn't even get that. My grandma was very unenthusiastic about my wedding. Like, honestly, it's really fucking hurtful. Like, you can't be there for your family. Because legit, like, I have always told people, like, oh, my family's this and that, but we're really close. We're really, there for each other. I low-key hate the way this looks right now. God, I look like Donald Trump. Okay. Like, my grandma has even made a comment to me about the wedding. She, like, well, it was more about me than the wedding, I guess, but she commented on my weight because I'm trying to lose weight. And so I was like, yeah, thanks. I'm really trying to fit into my wedding dress. And as soon as I mentioned the wedding, she was like, yeah, but you're probably going to gain all that weight back after after the wedding. And I was like, I was just stunned. Like, that was legit my face. I was just like, and she was like getting pans and doing whatever she was doing. And I was like, who said, like, I was in shock, because who the fuck says something like that to somebody? You know what I'm saying? But apparently my grandma does. And so I didn't say anything because this was like midsummer or something like that, like March, or not March, but May, or like June-ish or whatever like that. And my grandma had just lost her husband that she had for like about 50 years or so. And I was trying to be genteel with her, but it has not let up. Like, bridal shower day came. My dad declined to ride down here with my aunt. And my aunt didn't stay. She was having a really bad pain day, and she's had like both her knees replaced. So I understand you don't want to stand, you don't want to get up and be around. Like, if you're in chronic pain, you don't want to be around other people. And I get that. I fucking get it. So she had a good excuse, but she still came. She brought her tamales. She like came and saw the area where we were going to have the bridal shower. She came and she spent an hour whenever I did Ashley's makeup. She was in the background over here, like just sitting on the ottoman, giggling with us, laughing with us, like whatever. And then she went back home. She put in some time even when she wasn't feeling good. you know? And my dad couldn't even like come and not even be a part of the bridal shower, just come accompany her, come say hi to his daughter who he hasn't seen since like, you can't say hi, you can't congratulate, like, happy bridal shower. My grandma didn't do the same either. Like, I don't know why, but I was expecting more from my family, and I was expecting more from people who I thought were good friends. But enough with the negative shit. There's a lot of people that me and Melissa are gonna choose not to fuck with anymore, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, if you're deleted, blocked, you just disappear from existence, like, now you know why. But there were some people who actually really, really surprised me and were really there for us, really, really cool about like the whole wedding aspect. Like, my friend Erica Thompson, originally one of my oldest friends, her name is Brenna. She was on my side, the bridesmaids were going to be my sister Ashley and Brenna, but for my birthday, Brenna didn't show up, and she had a lot of issues going on in her personal life, and she needed to deal with those, so she wasn't going to be a bridesmaid anymore. And I asked my friend Erica. I have a friend named Erica, and also Melissa has a friend named Erica. So Erica T, let's say, Erica T, she really surprised me. Like, she was like, whatever you want me to wear, I'll wear it. I mean, like, I don't envision her wearing a dress, but I was like, you can wear a tux or something, the pantsuit, I don't know. And she was like, yeah, whatever you want me to wear. She was like, if you need me to wear a dress, I'll wear a dress, whatever. And then, like, I know I don't know her really super well, but Erica on Melissa's side, Erica M, she really, really surprised me, because in November she like I guess wasn't in a good headspace to help me out with Melissa's birthday. So it is what it is when that happens. But like throughout this whole wedding process, like she has been, like, I didn't think she would be good. Like, she was the best bro on Melissa's side or whatever. And she really came through. Really came through. So Erica, thank you for being like number one on Melissa's side. That was really sweet of you. And thank you to her wife Judith for sharing Erica with us so many times, because, like, you know, with tux fittings and like social events, like, she really shared Erica with us. So thank you, Judith. Let's see who, like, of course everybody knows my best friend. That bitch is a fucking writer, and she is the most amazing friend that I have ever had. Ashley, thank you. Like, publicly, I thanked her. Privately, I would do anything for Ashley, and she knows it, and she would do anything for me, which, hold on, it kind of sucks, because it should be like family that should be doing that, but whatever. One would think, you know, like, people's family who, on both me and Melissa's side of our families, we've had chunks of time missing from our families. Like, fully missing. We didn't see or speak to certain members or whole sides of our families for a good amount of time. And you would think for the big moments in our lives that they would at least want to be there for that. Like burnt out on being the first person to reach out to people, so that's probably not gonna happen. This is not just for views. This is not like whatever. This is legitimate. That's what fucking happened. And I'm not even making it to like have people feel sorry for Melissa or I, because Melissa and I have a very good life with or without the people who chose not to show up, because our bridal shower was a really fun, good time. So trust me, people who didn't show up, y'all didn't ruin it. Our lives go on without you. Pretty quickly. And let me just say, I'm really not an angry person. I'm really not. And most, like, I actually have absolutely no ill will towards Cheyenne, Chanel, Missy, Brandy, all the people who said that they were going to show up and then did not show up. Like that, it's not ill will that I have towards you. I'm not angry. I just know what category you're in now as a person. And even if Melissa does fuck with you, like out of a protective stance for her, because I am her wife, stay away from me. Like I don't, it's not even that I don't like you anymore. I just don't fuck with you. Does that make sense? I hope you guys like these chit chatty get ready with me's. If you don't, I'm sorry. I just had some things I need to get off my chest. So I feel pretty light, so I'm gonna go walk around the zoo now. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And leave me a comment on maybe your experience with weddings, your experience with family, your experience with, I guess, coming out to your family, like whatever has led you to maybe be a little bit distant with family, friends, what have you. Because I love hearing people's stories, and when people leave me comments in the comment section below, I answer, and I at least like whatever you say. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.